I really don't like to make videos after work because I am just so drained, especially today since I'm still a little bit sick and trying to get over it. But I definitely wanted to make this video. I wanted to make this video, you know, thinking about it. But it's, when I made videos in the past about um, how bad the health insurance is and how it's pretty much worthless and just a major scam. Um, and seeing the assassination of a CEO yesterday or the other day, wow, that's so crazy. Um, I'm gonna say this like I say in other videos, and I haven't had any FBI people come talk to me. I don't know of any type of plans for future attempts. I don't know anyone. I'm not affiliated with anybody, and I definitely am not ever thinking about doing that myself. I'm a peaceful person, and I only act out violently in self-defense. That's it. And I don't want to ever have to ever do that. So I avoid confrontation as much as possible. So, everyone knows what happened. CEO of a major health insurance company was assassinated, shot in the back. They think that the guy was a professional. Um, like I'm not shocked. I think people might be shocked that this happened, but I'm actually like shocked that hasn't happened yet. Um, I'm shocked it doesn't happen more often. And another thing too is like I'm not condoning violence, and I'm not promoting it, and I'm not trying to like uh, influence people to. So I want to make that very clear that I don't condone any type of violence on any of these people. Violence. I would like to see the law used, justice be used. Violence is bad. Violence is very bad. So I'm surprised this hasn't happened. It doesn't happen more often, especially with judges in court cases where the guy just pretty much feels like I can't do it. I can't do it, and it's unreasonable. Like the information, and you're still like making me homeless and making it impossible for me. So, um, but like, what I think happened, they think it was a professional. They think that like somebody hired a hitman. I think. Um, One more thing. How crazy would it be? And I just thought of this idea to interview. I don't know if he's still alive. The Batman killer, the guy that did the movies. Like, man, that'd be crazy. Um, he did the movies. What am I talking about? The guy that killed like 53 people. Um, in the movie theater, or like I think Dylan Roof might still be alive. Um, these mass shooters that we have in custody, that the guy that tried to kill Trump, I would like to interview him. All these different people, I would love to start up an interview and just like use this. I wonder if I can do that. Because like they used to do that. They used to interview serial killers, but why don't we interview these people anymore? What? It used to be the news companies. So like we kind of are the news companies now. You definitely need like probably special permission and perhaps credentials or whatever. I don't know. Didn't maybe not. Who knows? Something I might look into, but like the thing is like I don't have time to do that. If I didn't have to worry about resources, yeah, then that'd be cool. But that's something that like somebody needs, like the Daily Wire or something like that, or Tim Pool. they need to do that, or some prominent figure like a Laura Loomer, like they can fund this. Somebody like me that still relies on a regular job can just like, I would love to get a group of people and then like go skinwalker hunting or go to the most haunted places and like live stream it, see if anything happens. So, but I can't because I'm a regular person. It is what it is. But maybe you'll probably see somebody doing these in the future. So apparently the casing said something. It said like deny, defend, and like deceased or something like that on the shell casings. So deny means they think that it means like they denied their insurance, and then like they went to court and then they defended that, and then like it's a message. And like, this is what I'm saying, but anybody on this planet can be touched. So like, I don't care how much money you have, it could be anybody. And I just want to let people know, like, that is not a threat, and I'm not trying to influence. I'm not telling anybody to do. I'm just saying, like, this is my like, I'm speculating. I'm I can see it. So it's like, because I don't want things to be misinterpreted. And anyway, with this video, so what it looks like is somebody hired a hitman to take this guy out. When you start messing with people's, like, when it happened in 2020, when people couldn't say goodbye to their family members, I'm surprised people weren't. This is why I'm surprised it hasn't happened, because like, people are getting more and more desperate. Like, it is getting harder to get money out here, man. It is harder to get a job. And a lot of people are up to their eyes in debt. They might not look like it, but they are up to their eyes in financial debt. And this is why I wanted to kind of stay away from people, because I wanted to see like how they reacted to that solitude. Me, somebody who's been conditioned with solitude their whole life, pretty much. Other people have had it more than me. But like, yeah, I'm pretty good at being by myself. I've been by myself a lot through my whole life, pretty much what it feels like. So most people don't feel that though. Most people need like people around, a lot of people around. So like, I was wondering like if there had some type of like psychological effect on people's psyche, going from extrovert to introvert, like overnight. Not a gradual thing, you know. And okay, back to what I was saying, and I remember it now. Anybody can be touched. It doesn't matter who you are on this planet, you can be touched. As long as there's people around you, you can be touched. You have staff, you have people working for you. It doesn't, like, how rich you are doesn't matter. And this is what you rich people who are being greedy, because you are. Like, it seems like there's a lot of these right-wing people that just want to, like, you know, defend corporate greed to the bitter end. And like, there's no denying that a lot of these rich people got a lot richer after 2020, after all those events. Up until now, there was the greatest wealth transfer in human history. Now, when you do that and you just take and don't give anything back, and people get desperate, what do? They come after the elites. You've seen it in Haiti. You've seen it in the French Revolution. That is where we're headed. Because the system we have right now isn't working for regular people. The healthcare system is a joke. It needs to be reformed. It needs to have some more regulations. The way that they are going about it, like, how are you going to take my money? I don't go to the doctor at all year. That's fine. Okay, cool. But, like, you're not going to pay for nothing? You're not paying for nothing. Like, I have to pay for everything? So what is the point? What is the point of my health insurance? If I have to pay you every week to have the health insurance, I have to pay all the co-pays. I gotta sit here and put $100. I don't care how much percentage you're putting in. I have to pay $100 for a copay. I shouldn't have to pay that much. I'm paying you every week. And then I have a high deductible. It doesn't matter. Like, all three different options for me that was given to me, whether it was a high deductible or a low deductible, the deductible is bullshit, man. It's bullshit. Like, if you are at my level and you have a family, which there's no way you can even come up with a $4,000 deductible, maybe a $3,000. Are you kidding me? That's what I'm saying. These people are so out of touch with reality because they sit in their ivory towers, and this is what happens. There's hitmen out there, man. Like, anybody, I can be touched. I could be taken out tomorrow. There could be somebody that knows what I look like, didn't like what I was saying on the internet. They could have a drone do it. Like, I can just mind my own business, and then all of a sudden a drone drops a grenade on me, like they do in Ukraine with Russian soldiers. I've seen the videos. I've seen the videos of the war crimes. The last one I seen was a wounded soldier. Russian soldier was laying on the ground, and then he knew he was done. And I'm not laughing at that situation or the guy, but I'm saying, like, he knew he was done. The operator, like, let him smoke a cigarette before he did him in. Isn't that crazy? Like, I've seen them where they had white flag, like, they're basically, I'm done. Like, no, we're like, you're done. Like, probably people are going to be facing some tribunals or something like that. I have no idea, but, like, yeah, you can't go do that. But, like, yeah, anybody can be touched. Like, there's that technology out here, man. Like, people can, like, get a drone. Like, it's not just a gun, man. Like, you know, the left is like, oh, the gun, we need to get rid of the guns. It's just like, do you not look at drones? Like, if I hypothetically, like, had the capabilities, like, you can attack anything with a bunch of drones that are like seriously, that is so scary. Suicide drones. Could you imagine? You're sitting there watching your favorite game or something, and then all of a sudden all these drones just start flying in, and you're like, oh, that's cool. And they all just start blowing up everybody. That would be like, I bet you're going to see this overseas first. I bet you're going to see this in Europe. Somewhere in Europe, you're going to see this. At some game, there's going to be a drone terrorist attack. I think it's going to happen there. Hopefully it doesn't happen here. Hopefully it doesn't happen at all. But, like, that, if you connect the dots, and like I said, like, you guys are welcome to investigate me all you want. You know that there's nothing on me. I'm not connected to anybody. I'm a one-man army. And it's like, I'm a non-violent person. So, like, I'm not, you just put two and two together. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to put, there are bad people that do this, and then there's this technology. Why would they not use this? You know what I mean? So it's just like, oh, I don't want to get, like, people are going to think up things anyway. It doesn't matter. It's better to try to prepare for it. That's what it is. Like, people will come up with, like, seriously, like, I wouldn't be surprised if you see this happen more until these rich people start, like, coming to their senses and being like, man, I'm messing with real people's lives. The dollar, my profits aren't are more valuable than human life. Like, you don't need record profits every year, dude. Like, seriously. Of course, you need a profit. Make a profit. But you don't need, like, you guys are making you're making too much. Like, you CEOs they just have it golden. Like, they could run these companies into the ground and literally get bailed out by the company itself. They'll give them hey, we're going to give you a severance package of $30 million. Get the hell out of here. That's crazy. So, like, if you're put in that position and you destroy that company, they'll pay you to leave. That's crazy, man. Like, this system is so messed up. I can't wait until we don't have to worry about money anymore. I am so tired of money. I'm so tired of worrying about bills. I'm so tired about taxes. I'm tired of... Oh, it's so annoying. It is, man. It's so... Oh, I have to come up with this. I gotta race for this. The average Zoomer is probably like, I relate. I'm tired of running. I'm exhausted for what? What at the end of the day am I running for? I'm over here like delivering stuff to people and using the gig economy to try to stay afloat. That's all it is. So, I just want to make that video real quick, and I'm gonna go back to watching Silence of the Lambs. Haven't seen this movie for a while. It's pretty interesting, pretty good. I think I only seen it like once. But yeah, it kind of give me a little bit of inspiration to want to make this film, this video. So, like, another thing too is, like, I definitely think that'd be a good thing, and to interview these people. Like, I want to know what they think about them. I want to know what these psychologists think about these people. Like, what do they think that causes this? What can we do to stop it and prevent it? Like, what is is it something in the food mixed with like the drugs, and then like something with the unstable family? You know, like they aren't raised in a good emotional environment. Like, is there abandonment issues? Like, I want to know, like, what was their upbringing like, so we can like study these people and learn from the mistakes of how they were raised. So we could tell, this is the best way to raise a family. This is the best way to have to raise a kid. Instead of this whole like, oh, just have kids and just try to figure it out as you're going. Like, no, let's have a blueprint, and and so people would be like, oh, okay, like, this is probably the best. Is this going to be the outcome 100% of the time? No, but is this probably like the best out? Like, this is what I can do to make the best outcome. And that's what we need to focus back on, the family and raising your kids the best you can. And if you have kids, it's called sacrificing for your kids. You have to sacrifice. You got to sacrifice. And I think that a lot of people aren't sacrificing enough for their kids. And it's not about providing them stuff. It's not about providing them stuff. It's about teaching them new things. It's about spending time with them. Geez, they probably feel abandoned, man. Seriously, you don't have like a lot of like they're not an object. Okay, like, they're a human being. And you gotta treat them as such. They're humans. Humans that are the future. The kids are our future. The kids are our future. So that's it.